So, this is all you need for your basic carbonara. I've got my pot on the boil right now. You want to start that first. You want to cut up your bacon to about this size. And then what you want is an egg. And then you take the yolk from another egg. What we're going to put into this, a little bit of salt and pepper. That's Parmesan. So I'm going to whisk that up right now. Now you want to kind of use grated Parmesan cheese. I have shredded here, so I'm going to squish it a little bit, and then I'm going to put a little pinch into this yolk here, as well as a little bit of salt and pepper. Or no, not salt and pepper, just pepper. Whisked up good. I'll take a handful. This is how much I'll be needing for myself. Crush it a little bit so it gets nice and small. Put it in there, whisk that shit up. Grind as much salt and pepper as you want. I do about 10 or so. Whisk that up. Then we're not going to fucking worry about them. I've got a pan in my freezer because you want your pan cold. That way it'll soak up and push out, well, not soak up, but it'll push out more of the oil from the bacon. We'll show you that when we get to it. Once you start to see some bubbles form in your pot, salt it generously. They say once a lot of salt, it'll activate the starch in the pasta, which makes the sauce nice and creamy in the end. As you can see, I've got a nice rolling boil here, so that means I'm ready to put my pasta in. And pretty much the moment you put your pasta in, you'll kind of want to get started on your bacon. We're going to put it onto this chilled pan, medium high heat. Of course, you want to light your stove first. And then put your bacon in. Quite a bit of bacon for myself. Let it heat up with the pan so that all the fat and juices come up. You don't want the pan hot before you put the bacon in. Yourself a pair of tongs, because that's what you'll be using to fish out the spaghetti. It makes it a little bit easier instead of having to drain it, because we are going to use the pasta water. That is very important in this recipe, is the pasta water. The pasta water, we can't quite make sauce. So, I'm going to let this brown up for about 8 to 9 minutes. Let them get a little crispy, because I like them crispy, but cook them the way you like them. When that's ready, we'll see how it looks. Now once you have a little bit of fat in the pan, you want to add your garlic powder. Normally they call to use actual garlic, but if you don't have any, garlic powder will do fine. It'll just kind of make the pan a little funny. So, sprinkle some on there. I never measure my garlic. Who does? The more the merrier. Your commentary is not appreciated. Yours is. Mix that up nice and well, and that gives a great aroma. Oh, I love the smell of bacon and garlic. It is incredible. Incredible. Alright, that mixed up well enough. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you guys are definitely putting in your 2 cents. Yeah. Well, my bacon is almost to a point where I like it. So I'm going to bring down the heat. I brought this out because I'm going to use it to scoop up some of that pasta water when it's ready, because you need some of the pasta water. I'm going to go for probably about 2/3 of a cup. You're not going to use that much. You're just going to kind of use it to gauge as we pour in the egg. Which is sitting ready here. And just before you pour in the egg, you should give it a good whisk. Otherwise, all that Parmesan is going to fall in a chunk. It's not going to be any good. Right now, I'm just waiting on my pasta here. Looks like it's almost ready. And when it is, I'll show you now what's next. My pasta is almost ready, so I'm going to steal a little bit of water from it. I got a half a cup. I won't use it all. I'll probably only use about a third. Okay, the pasta's ready, and the bacon is on low. You want to keep it on low as you put the pasta in, but as soon as you start mixing it about, what you're going to want to do is turn off that heat, because the heat is what will kill you. The heat is what will ruin the sauce. You do not want that heat on there. It's the last of my pasta. Well, I'm mixing it up, still on low though, and I'm waiting until I don't hear a sizzle. The moment the sizzling stops, I turn off the heat. We're close. Lost the bacon bit there. There it is. Sizzling's off. So, whisk up your egg quickly. Pour that bitch in there. Toss it. Add your pasta water. Little bit by little. Keep it moving. Always keep it moving. Add more pasta water. See, you see that creaminess in there? Trying to stop it from curdling. More pasta water. All right. Yeah, you see that nice and creaminess there? That's what you're looking for. Looks like this is turning out really well. Oh yeah. Turn off my heat here on my pasta. I don't need that anymore. All right. Yes. That right there is the consistency you're looking for. Kind of a milkiness. There's no chunks in there whatsoever. But that egg is cooked. So, for a last little bit, I add some more pepper. And the recipe calls for salt, but because we're using bacon, you don't really need more salt. It stays nice and salty. Mix up that pepper. All right. This is gonna be delicious. Oh yeah, look at that creaminess. Oh, that is amazing. Ooh. Don't sacrifice your bacon. All right, let me grab a plate. Put it on there. And that is bacon carbonara. See that nice creamy sauce in there. No chunks whatsoever. Let's take a bite. Oh, yeah. That is carbonara. I hope this helps.